Hi, I'm Madeline Clark here with Duke Student Broadcasting interviewing Edie Wellman, a musician on Duke's campus who participated in Joe College Day. So, Edie, just really quickly tell me a little bit about yourself, what you've done here at Duke, what year you are, and all of that.
I'm a senior. Don't like saying that word. I'm a senior. I'm a music and a theater studies double major at Duke. But I recently actually took the semester off to pursue music full time and sort of lay some groundwork for when I graduate so that I'm not completely floundering and really I'm just trying to make a career out of music.
So, when did you first get started in music? What really sparked your interest?
Well, I think it's a pretty broad field. So I guess my initial interest in music as a whole sparked from when I was very, very little. My dad is a trumpet player. My mom is a big supporter of the arts. So I grew up definitely being exposed to music, probably at a pretty constant rate. We always had a piano in our house, so I was constantly playing the keys, and my aunt taught me to play guitar. My brother played guitar, so it was definitely just a big influence in my life. But choosing to sort of go into it from a professional standpoint, which was a pretty big step,
Right.
really I think sort of happened, I'd say, about a year and a half ago, when I started sort of doing local gigs in Charlotte, where I'm from, and really meeting people who were in the business and making a life of this, and I just realized, oh, this is actually something I could really do. So now it's sort of just an issue of putting all those different pieces
Right.
together.
So, you mentioned piano and guitar. Do you play those instruments while you're performing, or how do you mix those all?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a singer-songwriter, and I feel like it's very interesting because nowadays singer-songwriters kind of become a genre. We think of some girl with her guitar singing a sad song.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, you gotta love Taylor Swift. But definitely, I play both of those instruments. But right now, I'm really focusing on sort of. Well, I use those as a means to write a song. I'm also more interested in sort of creating a sound that keeps the sort of singer-songwriter spirit alive, but evokes maybe more of an accessible sound, more of something you'd hear on the radio, more dance, more a little bit of hip-hop,
Yeah.
a little bit of those things, because I'm young and that's what I like to listen to, so I figure why not put both worlds together.
Well, excellent. Now, I know you performed at Joe College Day, so do you want to tell us a little bit about that, what you did, your reactions? Did you have fun?
It was so much fun. It was actually the first time I performed a lot of my newer material, which will be coming out on my mixtape on November 12th. And then I also have an EP coming out after that. So a lot of the music on there is very fully produced, lots of big, organic, cool sounds happening on there. So it was really cool to do a show that wasn't just me and my guitar, wasn't just me and my piano, but actually, using those tracks, using those things we produced. And furthermore, I had two wonderful girls singing some background vocals with me, a couple dancers from Def Mo who got in on the game. So it was definitely a very cool collaborative effort.
Excellent.
Yes.
Great. So, I guess my last question is, what are your plans for the future? Where are you going to go with this? Do you have anything in mind? Any particular track?
Well, it's weird because I'm very much a Duke student in that I like to, plan and know what's ahead, but I'm choosing a business that is very much kind of fly by night. You sort of find out, what you're doing next kind of on a very hourly basis almost. So a lot of it is sort of, I have a very, we'll cross that bridge when we get there mentality. It all just depends on the music that I'm making and putting out there and how I'm putting it out there and who's listening to it. So the mixtape that I'm in the process of recording and writing, it comes out November 12th. It's called Over the Edge, and it's really cool because it samples a lot of stuff that's out there, but I put my own spin on it, write a lot of new songs on there, and that's definitely going to be my first sort of foray into a bigger musical sphere. So a lot of what is coming up sort of depends on how well the mixtape does, people's reactions to it, and then I'm going to go from there. It's interesting. It's weird to think about because I really don't know what's next. I'm just trying to make good music.
Well, we here at the studio wish you the best of luck, and thank you so much for your time. This was Edie Wellman, and this is Duke Student Broadcasting.